Well, welcome back. Today we are back on this Ford, but not super difficult. It will be very time consuming. We have some lighting upgrades. We're going to get rid of these here, clean it up, clean up the wiring. We're going to be installing these flush mount lights up front. Thinking that we're going to go a little bit low since the truck's kind of high. We're also going to install this switch panel. Now, I'm kind of hoping to clean up a few things in this truck. He wants front lights, rear lights that we're going to put in the rear bumper, and it's a factory bumper, and it has space enough to put these style, flush mount. We also need to remount this bumper. There's nothing on this frame piece here. The only thing that's really holding it, if he was to ever hit anything, is this 2x2 angle iron down there. My plan is, if I have strong enough steel, we're gonna bolt it through here onto the frame. I need to go find out what kind of steel I have around back. Alright, here's my options. This plate, a little wide. This is actually perfect width. I wish it was a little thicker. I found some really thick, but I mean, it could be wide enough. I have some angle iron. I thought I had a big piece of channel iron left. The only channel I have left, it looks like now, is this little piece there. Upon a little bit more inspection of this bumper and how it's mounted, this right here will probably be the weakest part. I thought this was just flat bar. Turns out that's a huge piece of angle iron. So I'm going to go with a piece of the 4-inch flat bar here tied into this for this support, and then that'll also give me room to come in from the back here. If I make it long enough, I can tie a piece that'll come in. I'm thinking in this area here. We don't need to worry about that. This looks pretty strong and sturdy. Before I get going, I am going to go ahead and remove all these lights and wires and crap and get it tied out of my way. Mainly because on this side, all these wires are just kind of flopping around. So, oh, and I also found a piece of diamond plate. This I've been carrying this thing around for years. This used to be a big cover for my toolbox I had back when I was working in a fab shop. So this is going to be for this. I like it because it already has a bend here for the bottom part, so that'll sit in there. And this will be the bottom where the carpeting, and then I can leave it up a little bit, and I'm going to have to bend out this way to be able to screw it to the dash. And then I'll leave enough on the sides to bend in also. Well, that's what it'll look like. I'm going to put a little bit of polish into it. Now I'm going to turn my focus to the bumper. Get these plates welded in. I'm probably going to use this plate for the frame mount, and I think I'm going to go ahead and beef up with this 1/2 inch. We'll use this to cut in from the back here. Let's get this apart. Feel the burn. Well, I guess I don't have big enough bolts. Well, it looks like I need to go get some parts. All right, I went ahead and used a little Neverdol. I'm not looking for perfect on this anyways. Then it wouldn't match the truck if it was too shiny. Since I had to go get bumper bolts, I got 3/4. I went ahead and bought, I'm hoping these are the correct taper head and then the little nuts for it. I think I have washers. All right, I'm gonna get this, piece drilled and bolted in, and then I'm gonna get back on that front bumper finally. All right, I'm gonna get me a measurement for these plates. So we can drill some holes in her. Make one at 6 3/4 and one at 11. Let's get it drilled. We're gonna start out with this for a pilot, and then I'm just gonna take it to the Fitzall. Looks like it goes up to, it's upside down. Well, it goes big. All right, I got that bolted in there. Now I want to get a piece. I want to weld something in here and come out, I don't know, kind of like this angle here, I think. All right, I'm gonna get a measurement for that and get the, I think I'm gonna use this great big thick steel for that one. And then I'm gonna get it welded up. When I come back, we're gonna start putting these lights in. All right, I'm ready to weld, but I need to disconnect the batteries. Which is good, because I'm gonna reroute this winch cable to, I ordered a 300 amp breaker. That way if this ever grounds out, it'll trip that breaker. Well, let's hope it fits. Done. Whew, well, that teach me to cut that hole right on the line. I'm gonna get this other one cut out. All right, well, those are bolted in. Looks pretty good. That one looks a little crooked. I might have to straighten that out. So it looks like tomorrow we'll get wiring. We'll get that switch, whatever the hell that is. Rear one's installed. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, well, I'm gonna take a few days. It probably will take me days. Take a few hours. I'm gonna rip all the old wiring out. I gotta trace it all back. That's not gonna be much fun, but it's what's gotta be done. And I got a heck of a mess in here to clean up. Doing a little bit of fabrication work in here. I guess it doesn't come across on camera how much crap's on the floor. Anyways, I'm gonna get the wiring out, clean up my mess, and then we'll start getting the switch panel installed, and I'll start getting a wiring run. All right, well, there's the pile came out of this thing. There was a little bit more crap too, but that went in the can. I need to put these rings on, cut this off, find a good spot to weld on that bumper. I forgot I got to put this new wire for the block heater in there too. And then once I get to the wiring part of it, I don't know how much I can show. I mean, it's just running wires. Maybe, I know I got to run two different relays, one to the fuel tank for like equipment style fuel tank, and one I'm going to run another large relay off an accessory to power up this panel. That way it's protected too. Anyways, I need to get the welding done because I can't really do much wiring with the batteries disconnected, and may as well get this done before I have to do that. Wrong hood. Alright, well that should do that. Alright, I'm gonna get cleaned up and get the wiring done. Alright, we're gonna do a quick little update. This wiring is unfortunately taking me forever. This will be day 3, well, with the bumper, the lights, and the wiring. So, I didn't like how the winch was hooked up. It was directly to the battery. 300 amp, this is a breaker. The winch is connected to it. Then I have 2 lines running off this separately for a couple of reasons. I don't know if this light's gonna work long. One of these, which, let's see. So this one is gonna power that panel because I don't want to run a big wire to that panel, and so it's gonna run from an accessory wire to fire this up to get the panel to work. And then since this is gonna feed the equipment diesel pump, this is gonna be fed off the switch leg in there to power this up to run this fused wire back to the fuel pump. And that's why that one's connected straight to the battery also through that breaker. And I haven't gotten very far on doing the makeup of the wiring, but I'm slowly getting this stuff installed to where it's gonna look good. I still have these 2, and I have 1 more to run in here, and then we can spin this thing around and get the rear lights installed, and then start testing things. All right, I'm not completely done, but I do have some stuff done. Alright, so that is the finished product. You turn headlights on, you have little lights down there that turn on. And then as you flip these on, the little indicator light comes on. And then even if you forget, you can still turn the ignition off, everything goes off. So it works as it's supposed to. I already tested the fuel tank, it works. We still have to turn this around. We're gonna put a light in here, a light in here. I already have the wire ran somewhere, and we're gonna fix this mess. That's my update. All right, we're gonna knock out the easy part first. Let's get these lights installed. Get it clean as you can. Wow, look at that chrome. Oh, there it is. These come with a pattern just like the fronts. I made the mistake of trying to trace the inside of this, which didn't help any, and I should have just used this part, which that's what smart people use. So we're going to become the smart people today. Maybe. There it is. Not that. What else did I need? Tape measure. That would really help. Looks good enough to me. Just like a kindergartner. I'm gonna have to stay within those lines. Alright, well, let me get some tools and get this shit cut out. Safety it up! Watching me? Alright, keep watching. Ooh, that could be a mirror. Look at that, perfect. Fancy little bolts. Well, that's why you don't work in gravel. I found it! I'm the winner today. Day in the life. Come on, fingers, work. Okay, nothing left to do but wire it. Now we gotta hook that to this to this. I hate wiring. But we gotta do her. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get this thing here changed out. I already took the wire off. It shouldn't be too difficult. I think these pretty much all just unplug out of here. Okay. Under all this crap. Another bracket. Did not come with new bolts. Let's see if we can get these off. Alright, I'm gonna go find some screws for this, for bolts, I mean. And let's hope this fits in the same holes. It's close. Probably drill them out. All right, let's go test these lights now. Key. All right. Well, everything works wiring. Got the bumper reinforced, lights all hooked up, mount changed, and next on the agenda for this truck is going to be, we're going to do new leaf springs, and I think we're going to have to build custom front shackles. I think that's it for this one though. Thanks for watching.